Apologize for if the audio's a bit wonky. My headset's doing a thing again. I'm making a video because I just want to, gather my thoughts on certain situations because I was deciding I should just look back on the past and where my big move from my dad's left me. Because there's like a bunch of things I didn't notice before that people pointed out that now I look at it, it's like, oh yeah, shit, that actually did happen. So I realized back then I was more of a fucking toxic shithead than I am today. Still kind of an asshole, but at least I'm more self-aware on that front. My I had dramas that were back in the day. Not going into it, pointless. We were both in the wrong, and I don't know what the hell I was going through, but apparently it was something. But I also unfortunately got to learn some people's true colors. And now that I'm looking at all these videos of a certain creator who's may or may not have decided to play a role in that, because I will say something. After the group I introduced the group to G, or not G, but rather J, but G J, same thing. They they did kind of turn on me, and if you've noticed what I've been liking, what I've been commenting on, yeah, that I had a problem with the Big J himself. Not really Big J, I guess. I don't know. There's too many people with J in their name. But yeah, I feel like he was like responsible for like people turning on me, so I'm not gonna lie. That was really kind of crappy. But on the other hand, I'm kind of glad I got the fuck out of Dodge, cuz oh boy, I have never seen so many people that were eager to prey upon each other like little fucking beasties that they are. You know, you're a social animal, and your job is to like gather in groups and talk and help one another out, and then you guys turn into savage piranhas as soon as someone doesn't align with your set of beliefs. Kind of crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if I also was in that category, so right about that. After realizing, looking back on it now, I probably was more toxic than I'd like to admit. I thought I was pretty much being defiant because, well, I just got backstabbed and shit like that, and, well, I wanted to know why. So, Popcorn wanting to know why people would take shit over me, I decided to do some more exploration. Oh, ooh. And by like the start of 2020, explanation was found after my last fight with somebody, like IRL fighting. I got kicked out because of fucking dog food. Or fucking, what was it? No, it wasn't dog food, it was something more retarded. Yeah, it was freaking, what was it? Treats. After somebody didn't bother explaining to me that they didn't like the treats I was feeding them because I was at the time buying everything out of my fucking pocket, and I didn't have the luxury of food stamps. And so they decided that they didn't like me helping out in the house anymore of any kind, and so I guess they decided to do this thing where they wanted to bully me into submission more because that made their dick hard or something. I don't know. But they fucking did that. They ended up. They were just faking the whole thing. But I thought they were serious. And me thinking they were serious, I came to people for help. They got me out of that rut. And now I live somewhere completely different. It wasn't fun. I'm still traumatized by that. And after like some time being away from the toxic environment, I've started to understand why certain things were blocked. So, how do I say this? They were not really blocked per se, but certain things I just didn't notice because I was so used to the toxic environment. To give you an idea and what I had to deal with, I basically woke up in fear every single day. Like, I'd go to bed in fear, I'd wake up in fear because I didn't know when this person would snap and when this person would break shit, when this person would get angry, because that was a common thing in the house, is when they decided they were going to just smash shit around, break shit, throw things at me. Yeah, they threw things at me. I was essentially their personal punching bag for like the majority of the fucking time I lived there, and I've been there since what? I was a teenager? Yeah, I moved in the toxic environment because with the what was it? The toxic environment at the age of 13/14, and that's all oh shit, I think it actually might not be just I think it might actually be like what, 10 years. Oh shit. Yeah, 10 years. Oh. So yeah, 10 years of them throwing shit at me and breaking shit at me, but it wasn't all the time. It was like once. It actually depended on the time, because like during the holidays, they got really angry and just started verbally abusing me and mentally abusing me. Well, not mental. Well, maybe mentally that could count, and physically. When physically, it's often threatening me. We'd get into fights. Oh shit, if I talked about any of my feelings, it was guaranteed to start a fight, so I had to stay up in my room. Kind of admit this is one of the reasons why I'm not so social anymore, because I don't want to experience that again, and I know it's an unreasonable fear, but I am grown to be someone who's naturally comfortable isolated from other people, because no matter what I did, I'd get objects thrown at. So, yeah, that wasn't very fun for me to experience. Well, after I got away from that and things started to settle down, I've realized with my new environment, I thought the fucking physical violence doesn't go away. At least I could talk to my parent. I'll say parent because the other parent I'm currently with is like they're going through something. They're like they've been physically like punching walls and shit and nearly like tore themselves into a hole themselves, even going far as threatening to kill me. Which is just threats so far, but I am looking forward to calling the cops if anything is done, because it's like every time I start a conversation with other parent, they always threaten me with death. And it doesn't help that there's like my sister. Anyways, yeah, other than that, because those are just something that recently happened, it's a little bit better place. Like, it's, despite the fighting, like, that happens, like, what, once a month? Yeah, it's like once a month. It's not nearly as bad as, like, getting randomly attacked for no reason. So, with that, it's like, after healing from my last place of where I was at, I'm not gonna say who they are, they're not family to me. But yeah, after like experiencing that, then experiencing this place, it's like a new thing has been revealed to me, and now I know about. Well, let's just say I was emotionally stunted before. So I was almost at the point where I lost my ability to feel empathy. That wasn't really good. I didn't really have much a concept of emotions either, because half the time I was just forced to hide my own because, if I dare is so much to disagree with this individual, they would fucking throw something at me or just get up in my face because I wasn't allowed to disagree with anything. I was forced to live in a bubble. And then the whole bubble online kind of is what set me apart. It's like, you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of walking on eggshells with anybody. I'm just gonna go ahead and not care anymore. So I don't know if I would. I was thinking about moving out before, but that didn't really happen because every time I tried to meet somebody, there was always something that didn't allow somebody to frickin' just meet me in person. So I kind of dropped that theory. But this whole like event of them kicking me out because of dog treats was just random. But it was an opportunity nevertheless, so I took it. Now I'd say I'm a lot healthier. Actually, the first time I moved out, I lost like 5 pounds just from being away from that environment alone. 5 pounds. Mm. Now, your girl here, or your boy, or whatever you want to consider me as, I'm a bit heavy set. However, I am not close to 300 anymore. As 300 old me had a hard time fucking doing anything. But now I'm like, closer to 100. Well, I'm not that skinny. I am never gonna be super duper skinny. I am thick. I am extra thick. But I'm like significantly more healthier than I was back then, and not to mention I have a favorite plant that I like to use, and thank goodness for that. That favorite little plant is it's a lifesaver. But yeah, I generally I have a better perspective on things now. I thought it's sad to see that everyone I knew kind of just fell down. Well, everyone I knew on the online world kind of just fell down into this self sabotaging hole of self hatred and shit like that. And it's like, you need to love yourself to get yourself out of tribal groups, I feel. And when you have like somebody telling you what to think and how to think, you're basically living in mini North Korea or China. Oh boy, I'm not getting into those. Let's just say I don't like authoritarians at all. I kind of had to deal with one for most of my fucking life, and I'm not about to just listen to somebody because, oh, my way or the highway. That's not really a good way of, raising a kid. You shouldn't really raise a kid with the intentions of controlling. It's more of a just teach them how to survive. I thought good luck with this fucking day and age. Everyone's like, this is my way or this is my way, and you need to listen and do everything I say, or else you're doing it all wrong and you can never be yourself ever. It's something. Well, I don't know what that was all about, but I felt like I should explain some things, and that's what I needed to get off my chest. Sorry if I was a piece of shit back then, but it seems like everyone's falling into the tribal bullshit trap again. And I'm not gonna be a part of it. You can go ahead and call me an asshole, a bigot, a shithead, a retard. I don't give a shit. I just want to be me and nothing else. I am in a bit of a struggle right now because, oh, aren't we all in a struggle? Because, well, let's just say financial situations haven't been nice to me, but I thank people who've actually taken the time to commission me. It was nice to actually get some people who supported me for a change. I'm not saying that I never got support, I'm just saying the open support I got from people was incredible. I still can't believe I managed to make more than enough money to just, fix things I needed. Unfortunately, I still need money because apparently I forgot about a fucking bill that was due. So I got some money just in the nick of time before that shit kicked my ass. But other than that, I think I'm about ready to just call this a quits, so. Oh, fuck. One more thing. I am gonna change this channel up a bit, cause, I got a few people that are willing to do shit for me. Um, I'm just gonna say this is probably gonna be more shitposty content and not really, well, quality content, we'll say. We are working on a shadow.exe, and it's about Cancerous, and speaking of Cancerous, next month I have a story. Um, all I can say, it's a story. Um, it's about a character, but I couldn't take shit serious to save my life. So, I'm probably gonna be doing some comics or whatever that involves the character, and it's kind of tied into Dungeons and Dragons. So, if you're a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, the next, oh god, yeah, next month we're gonna have a story here, and, we're also gonna have a funny guy who narrates stuff. He's a friend of mine. We had a few bumps in the past, but have since kind of moved past that. I also found out he's in pretty much a similar situation. So when the movie, I say movie, could be a movie. It's like shortest one ever though. But yeah, when I guess once we figure out the credits and stuff, you can just subscribe for funny content. He's foreign, so he doesn't speak a lot of English on his channel. And other than that, I'm kind of looking forward to next month myself, because speaking of things that I need to replace, my headset is doing the funnies, or indicating that, oh, I need to replace it, because, I had it for like 10 years. But, well, I'm gonna also figure out something about the whole donations. Because, like, I understand I'm not. I applied for YouTube's monetization thing for a long time, and the answer was always no. So I'm gonna see if I can set up like a Streamlabs or maybe a Coffee. I don't honestly know what to use. You can leave that in the comment what I should use. I think the most common thing now is Streamlabs, but I'm kind of looking into making up Coffee for the shit postery I do. And of course, there's like Subscribestar, but that's like a subscription based thing, and I'm not really sure if that would work. Okay, anyways, ramble. I guess I'll see you next month with the cancerous stories and whatnot. Bye!